Hello and welcome back to episode 6 of the Hexxit series. Now, obviously this is a follow-on after having a great tour with Between. A longer episode than, well, I would like to say a longer episode than anticipated, but the reality is, no, because Between is a really good builder, and yeah, I was expecting to see a lot, so we did try and cram a lot through. So hopefully you enjoyed that. This episode, what we're going to do is we're actually going to start on the main project. So what this lovely circular platform was built for. But first of all, we're going to do some rather risky housekeeping. So what I'm going to do is make sure I've got my efficiency pickaxe. That'll be good. Because when I say rather risky, I mean we're going to have to shift this. Because what I have done is about over here was a whole load of chests and the stone smelting device. And what I have done is I've moved it down into here. So we are actually going to have an underground space. As you see, there's a tunnel and stuff. Already set myself up to the center location, but of course I'd put this guy here. So we're going to change that up or down. For the moment I'm actually going to sink it into the ground, so that's where it's going to go. So I've never moved one of these before, so this could be quite interesting, I guess. Uh-oh. There could be trouble ahead. Now, I don't know if that's going to lose all its meteorite powers. It has. Uh-oh. Which means it's not covering as wide a range. Right, okay, that means I've got to get back. So I'm just going to go grab some more bits and pieces to try and fill this in. Hopefully I've got them. So that's now become, I believe, I could be wrong, but it looks like it's become a basic meteorite shield, which is what I was worried about. Although these are still green, but it might be that it's just charging. Let's rush over here and grab some of these gems. For if it isn't, I could be in trouble. A nice meteorite land right in that nice circle. Now the reason for the move is that I'm now going to start with the first element, which is the central piece. Just going to land right in here, and I don't want to mess about by 65%, 60, 80, 100%. We're back up in action. Oh, psychedelic. Good. Oh, panic over. Yeah, stick them in there. No, no, I'll stick them in my green bag actually. Because annoying me, I'll stick them somewhere and I'll forget where they went. Yes. Made a tunnel down, because all the way down to lava, because I wanted to get this operational. That's so I can grab souls. Operational to make lots of stone, because we're going to need lots of stone, because we're going to build this predominantly in stone slabs, and lots of them. So I don't know how much this is going to bug me, but I'm sure it'll bug me a little bit, having this purple thing go, pinky purple thing, going upwards. But what it does do is it allows me to get rid of this ladder. That's not the quickest way to do it, because when you hold shift you don't actually get far, so let's just do that and that. Where's the stone? Although I've got one underneath. Dunk, there we go. I'll get some earth and sort that out, but this is going to be our way up and down now. But as you can see, it's going to be a rather psychedelic experience. It has to be said. There we go. But that's just for now. What I might do is I might put it way up to the sky, but you can come back in comments and tell me where the best place to put it. Obviously non-rude answers would be more than welcome. But if I should put it up at the top, will it actually cover down to this level? Or do I have to leave it at this level, which is going to be a little bit annoying. Now, let's make sure I haven't got any more ladders. I've got another ladder there. We'll take these ones down because they're no longer going to be required for now, and that'll allow us to start progressing upwards. Now, let's get the footplate right first. Oh, that's quite bright, isn't it? Let's get the footplate right. So I'm going to grab these and start to lay out. Now, initial pattern is going to be like so. So that's the internal column. I want to have one there, one there, one there. So that's kind of like a which way am I wanting to go with this lovely creature of the zone? I think what we'll do is make it into a nice boxy shape. A nice boxy shape do. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's do another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I've got an idea of what I want to have going on in these locations here. Now I don't need that one, so I'll put a one in there. Don't need that, don't need that, and don't need that. Now I've got a feeling I'm going to have to get rid of that for the moment. So I will now place one just out of sync, and that one, and put that one out of sync. And that one, put that one out of sync. Well, it's actually not going to be out of sync by the time I've moved those four, because they now form a pattern round for the moment. Now, let's get this up in height so I can see. Oh, that's the wrong place. So I can actually get the work started. It's not all. This is just the base point, obviously. What I'm going to do is bring another material in. Once I've got this mapped out correctly. There we go. And as you can see, I am burning through a lot of it. Now, let's see. Do I want to? Yeah, let's do that. We'll put 2 on there, 2 on there, 2 in there. Good. Right. And 1 more 2. Okay. Haha. That's a bit more like it. Now, hopefully, I have checked this out. I was going to lie and say, hopefully I'm in the right centre, but I am dead in the centre. Because I measured it out to put this meteorite shield in. Now, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to get another material. That's what I'm going to go and do. I'm going to make a few more of these, and I'm going to go and grab the next material. And try not to go up and down this ladder too much at the moment, because that is very psychedelically pink. I'll grab a stack of those and make another 2 stacks of those. That'll do, and then we'll be back. So I'll head off and grab the other materials, and then we will crack on with this. So I'll be right back. Right, I was going to go and make a whole lot of materials. However, I remembered as I was beginning to manufacture them that there's a lot free for grabs in this castle. Now, this is one of, let me just see about the minimap. This is one of them, which is here to the northwest. We've also got another one further south down here. However, I know for a fact that this one is an empty one because, as you may have heard when I was talking with Between, he's talking about a crocodile. I found the crocodile, funnily enough, tucked in there. So I know that this one's been emptied by others. There's others that were here before me. Hello, penguin. Hello, penguin. I think he's got penguin, but anyway. So I headed over to have a look, and oh, there's an entrance here somewhere. There it is. So we're going to come in the entrance, and I'm going to show you what we can find. Now, that's one thing. Look at that. I said I needed some droppers and stuff. Well, look at what this has got. Let's just destroy some of this. Look at all that. I mean, oh, look at all those nice arrows. I'll just grab some of them just now. So what I'll do is I'm going to dig all this lot out, I think. Well, maybe not all of it, but I'll dig a whack of it out anyhow. And utilise the... Yeah, look at that. You can just pick them all up. Lots of arrows. So I'm going to dig them out. Because I will need them for what reason? Don't know. But I'll dig them out anyhow. Look at these. Lots and lots of iron bars. Boom. So, because we're going to use some of these, so that's going to save us a little bit. Let's see what's in here. Oh, what is in here? Let's have a little nosy around. But as you can see, it has been cleared out. Ah, it looks like a throne room, maybe. There's a cow. Oh, what's in there? Oh, look at this. Lots of crafty tables and chests. No, helmets if I want them. I'm going to nab them. Probably come back for this lot. Is there? No, there's nothing in there. Let's see if an axe will go quicker on this. This is a jukebox. We'll nick that and make some wonderful music together. Mushrooms, beds, etc. So that's quite a good find. I wonder. Anything is hidden behind here? No. No hidden places. Plenty of stone, which is quite nice. If I was interested in stone, which I'm not now because I've just built my lower development, that would be good to have all this stone. Of course I could just use it and make it, and whoa, that's a lot of iron. This has obviously been struck by a meteorite. You can see the meteorite blocks there just where the red is. Red brick as well. We've got water in here. Where's that coming from? Oh, that looks like an ice meteorite strike. There's got to be a way up here. Oh, there we are. We'll just go through here. It's quite an interesting location. All ripe for redevelopment, I suppose, if you wanted to move in. However, this very structure is going to be used for salvage. So I'm going to start knocking all these out, because I'm going to use quite a few of these in my build. And I've brought earth, so I'm going to make a puncture through at some point. But I'm beginning to see what I'm really after. This was... I investigated this one thinking that there was NPCs in here to battle, but unfortunately somebody beat me to it. So these look like quarters, a reception area, maybe a kitchen, whatever, but we'll get to that at some point. There is a chest there. In fact, let me go and nick that chest, because I've just realised I want to make a double chest for my... oh, don't know what's in that. Oh, there's a tree in some earth. Oh, interesting. I'll need to use some double chests for storing equipment instead of going backwards and forwards. I would doubt that there's anything left in the furnaces. But there we go, that's what I'm after. We're going to see it there. I wish there's a quicker way up. Maybe I should just cut myself through and do all that. We've got a spider spawner. If I'm right, there'll be more spawners on the way up. But yeah, that's what I'm after. Look at that juicy piece of stuff. Let's just dig our way through instead of walking around. And I'm going to take that one out as well. Okay, and I've brought, as I say, brought some earth to make walls, to make roots with. So if I go bonk like that. Now there's a way in. I could have done it from down there. There's a way in up the top. Hip. So let's go up. Yeah, well, we're near enough there, so let's do that. And I'll do that. And up we go. Now there should be a route. There's a route down into it. I thought there might be a route. Yep, there we go. There's a route up to the roof level. This looks like it's been dug out a little bit. But yes, no monsters up here unless they spawn in the dark spots. So, needless to say, I am now going to start salvaging this for materials. I don't really need anything from up that high, but what I want is what's on this. So, I will get on with that, and I'll meet you back at the meet you back at HQ. Right, we are back. I have grabbed some materials. That's quite a lot of nice materials. Yes, it is. And some more nice materials, although I'll probably need quite a whack of them. And last but not least, we've got our stone slabs. So now we can progress, even though the night is falling, with our build. So let's have a look. Which way do we want to go with this? Well, I'm thinking put one there and one there of that type. Oh yes. Which isn't going to be working right now. And then what we will need to do is... It's not in the right place. No, that's not in the right place. Oh. So take that off. That's me getting a bit carried away. Put on there, one there. And then what I'm going to do is one there and one there. Then I'm going to take that away so that I can have that. So the centre of this will be predominantly built up, I think. Yes. Except for, notice the deliberate mistake. Except for, he says a couple of times, but not because this is the old thing of thinking at the same time. Okay, that'll do. Now, through floating will not do, so we'll put a bit of metalwork in there, and a bit of metalwork in there. Yeah, a bit of metalwork here, a bit of metalwork there. Because what I want to try and achieve is to make this as lightweight a looking column as I possibly can get. Now, I think I'm going to have to make amendments already to this. We'll put one there and one there, just for now. Let's bring it up another notch. How's that looking? Yeah, it's looking alright. I think what I'm going to have to do though to get the right thing is actually lose these corners, which is a bit of a shame, but I think it is a requirement myself. So what I'll do is I'll do 3 like that, and then yeah, I haven't got a full yeast at the moment. What I'm going to do here. Let's see, how's this looking? Right, well I want to keep on the metal in the centre piece, so let's do that. There we go. Yeah. And you can see now why we've been collecting a lot of iron before I decided to do the salvage. Well, might as well waste not, want not, as it were. And we're going to get rid of that. I think there is no way I'm going to be able to keep those corners now with this design I'm working on at the moment. So let's keep this flow going. And one on top of there, one on top of there, and another one on top of there, like so. Now, this is all good and well. Actually, I tell you, I've got a really interesting idea. Let's get rid of that bit of snow. Let's invert it. Let's invert it. How's that looking so far? Skeleton-y! Put one on there. It's not going to stay this way, of course, because it's a bit difficult to kind of keep form as well as it to look like it is. But if I invert those, then I kind of get an angle. It's very thin, but a kind of rising angle. If I rotate that round, that should work to a certain extent, not fully. Maybe one there, one there, one there. So you get the idea. Oops, except I decide to completely miss there. Not enough coffee, that's what I blame that one on. That one was, that was that one, this one, get rid of the snow, wants to be that way, and if I don't land it up, there we go, and one that way, so you can see which way we're going. Coming up to here, what we want to do is, I think we'll just keep that like so. I'm leaving a gap, which is going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. Why do I say that's going to be interesting? Well, let's see. Let's make a few sticks. Because we'll need a few sticks. There we go. And if one gets one's backpack out, let's grab that. We'll grab some of that. We'll do some of this. And we'll do some of that. There we go. Now, where am I going to start with this? I think the lowest ones. So I'll jump in here. This is where this psychedelical thing doesn't really help matters. So if I put one like that, and then one like that, that'll work. So I could put another one of those on there. We'll put one on there. I'm going to build up one side again, just to see how this works. Yeah, then this would be across. Oh, what is it? And then that would be another one there. And there's no point in putting one, no point in that, because I kind of knew that, but I just wanted to show the reason why we would do that. Yep, that's looking alright, that's looking alright. Again, that's the first one, so plonk one like that. Build on the top, put another one of those there. And we will use the iron for finding the location for that one. There we go. And bring it up and over. Right, that's so this one would be the inside version, because that one's the outside version. Just mixing it up and rotating it. So let's build this one corner, and then you'll get the idea. And then I will take it up to the roof. So we're doing this. Yes, we are. Oh, there we go. Right, okay. That's fun. Right, okay. So, you get the idea. I will now take it up to the next level. And, be right back. Oh, yes. And it's night once more. But, as you can see, I've got the first section of this column finished, I think. Let me know what you think of it. You know, leave a comment, like, etc. in the old comment section. But yeah, I think that looks quite light. I mean, it is one colour, I've got to be honest. It's kind of grey with grey. However, I have a solution to that. But we can't implement that until we get up to the top. So, what I'm thinking of doing is, between now and the next episode, but we'll see how it pans out, is marking out where the pinnacle of this column is going to be. So I think what we'll do is we'll call it at this episode, because really what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat this going up. Whether we do that in an episode or not, we'll see. But this is, just imagine this, another one on top of it, and another one on top of it, and another one on top of it, up until we get to a point. So you'll get the idea of what we're going to achieve. I did actually solve a problem. It was because of the red light torches and stuff. You may think I can't get up, but look, there's a ladder, so let's go down here. Oh, psychedelic. I really am going to have to do something about that. But anyway, as you can see, I've alternated the ladders. So yes, it kind of works, but the pinky meteorite shield kind of gets in the way a little bit. So I think basically what we're going to do is call it an episode now. So until next time, my friends, keep safe.